Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here comes Ken Wandu. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll start this one out the ball. Can't slip that initial tackle. Starts made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival. Here we go. Good night.
Fields out of the gun. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he's going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
That's another Jets.
Throwing on first down, Fields. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Zach Cunningham comes up with it. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
80. We go. 76. 76.
Throwing right away here. Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative in first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 42. That's the corner again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. First down on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them, will set up that critical play action for later.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
We go. Hey, 20. Cal, you won. Done.
From the gun, gone. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Morgan out of return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They tracked him down after a small gain. They managed 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Now it's Fields. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a 4th gain.
Making that throw and double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. I give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go, son.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. Well, that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 reps. 60 reps. Set.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And I hope that this is not a sign of what's in store, as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down. At the 18-yard line.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he swung up right near the line of scrimmage. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Play fake. Here's Love. Here's Cowboys target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards.
Well, you want to make sure that on an opening drive, and you at least stay out there for a while and get into the flow of the game. A 3-and-out would have been problematic, but that's a good throw there to ensure they get another set of downs.
Ready?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll get this up to about the 4. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Set, cut.
Now Love. Play right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice quick play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
33. Yellow. Cut, cut.
Off the option, here's Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Down. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB.
Hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
I like that.
circle.
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, a chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again, but he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
180. 2.
To throw is gone. Was in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Complete to number 87, Sam Laporta. A gain of 21.
We're scoreless after one.
Lions first down.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Goff taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jameer Gibbs. Maybe a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameer Gibbs, 30 yards. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So how about the fortitude there? They're in field goal range, but they say, no, forget the 3. We think we can get the first, and they wind up getting a lot more than they bargained for.
And I love how you used an SAT word to describe what we just saw there, partner. That's got to be a deflated defense. You see the head down, the shoulders slumped. But we've talked about this before. Sometimes as a defense, you get so wrapped up in defending the first down line that that's your last line of defense. And once they get past that, they're gone.
Just shutting him off there. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Blue, opposite, green. Let's go now. Stripe. Check, stripe. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. Only a yard on the pickup there. It will be 2nd down.
Fight, 97.
At the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready?
Love, they go play action now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Love wants to shift things around.
Good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Red, cycle. Needle, blue. Ready, ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On the ready.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Off the play fake, Love. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Love.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On the set.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Got it.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Down. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Again, he'll drop the throw. It's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Here's Love. That's taken in by Golden. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Ready, set.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the 1st half. McManus's point after is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Goff now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 80, and lift.
Here's goal. From the same ground, complete on the left side.
Here we go, boys.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Zoom black. 33, yellow. Sand, hut. Hey, go steal.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Ready, set.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Set, hut. 45, white. You, yellow. Ready.
On play action. One to throw. Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Okay, right.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Set. Yellow, blue, 50, green. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Ready?
Final play of the half. Love. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
On the set.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know that coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level, they love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
2 yards on the play.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they have their ground on their spot and turn it into a nice game.
Yeah, he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Goff. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
A quick throw out to Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Goff now looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hold on.
At the 13-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. A field goal would give him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
Ric Flair.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, but I don't think he got there. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put.
Value three, value three. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
After 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the double.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they worked from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Play action this time with Love. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming.
Down.
This is 3rd and long.
Black, 95.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback when you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
Ready. Yellow, 20.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Listen, when you're at this point of the game, all options are on the table. 4th down, they say, we've got to go for it. And what a play they come up with. Big yardage there to keep the drive alive.
Here we go. Ready.
Going back to Love. Left side is complete to Lee. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And down inside the 15 he goes. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden from 13 yards out. And the Packers are extra fourth quarter.
Brendan McManus to kick
Now this
off
one
for
setting
Green Bay.
up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To the left side, he finds Tesla. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Come on! 20!
Gibbs straight ahead. And they get to it after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Now 2nd and 4.
BC, 20!
Now gone. Quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Here's 1st down.
Shell!
Now Goff taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
17! 180! Louis! Hey, 76!
Now it's gone. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I'm starting to wonder here. Are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before it's out of bounds.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash so they could line things up for them to kick the field goal.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
180! Hold on. Pour it out.
Goff now throw. And it's caught. seconds. Forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last shot now for Love. Escaping the pressure right. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.